Welcome everyone, this is AndresRestart, and today we are talking about Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, and how there's a whole bunch of changes coming that are very exciting, some of which have been confirmed today, and others that have yet to have been revealed. And how this overall seems to be suggesting positive things for the future of the Paper Mario RPG series. So there's a lot to touch on here. So the reason so much news has come out today about Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is because the embargo has dropped on previews for Thousand Year Door, and Nintendo has released the overview trailer. But also, they've updated the website, and the website does a good job of summarizing a lot of the new details that we're hearing about in all of these different things. So here it says, 20 years after the original game on the Nintendo GameCube system, this version for the Nintendo Switch system has revamped graphics, an updated soundtrack, and gameplay additions like updated quick travel pipes and a partner ring to swap characters in a jiffy. There are some additional improvements too. Visit the Battle Master if you need help with combat, access a hint system if you're stuck, equip the Nostalgic Tunes badge to play using the original soundtrack, and more. So there's a lot of additional little things that they had not showcased before that are in this description that we've seen in the overview trailer and in the previews today. And we'll be getting to the and more part a little bit later. First, I would like to focus on just the revamped graphics. We already knew this game was pretty with the original trailer. We've done a few different graphics comparisons and analysis on this game already on the channel from the initial footage, but with this overview footage, with the preview footage, we're seeing a lot more, and it just looks amazing. Seeing the reflections on the ground and the floor, seeing the light shine through, seeing just the variety of environments and how they've been realized. This is a darn good looking game. And it's definitely a remake, by the way. There's new animations, there's new particle effects. From a visual perspective, everything has been redone. And it looks fantastic. Now, some things that have been noted during the previews is that yes, there's 30 frames per second, we already knew this is not new information, but people actually getting to experience the game, or at least seeing play demonstrations of the game up close, there have been some observations that during some small parts, there's a little bit of stutter during some very busy, hectic moments. But the overall sentiment is that the experience is still fairly seamless, and not truly marred in any way. The changes, though, go beyond visuals. There is an updated soundtrack that's completely redone, and it's looking like we have unique themes and music for different areas and battles. So it seems to be more varied compared to the original Thousand Year Door release, and it's more along the lines of what we got back in Origami King. However, if you want to experience the original music from the Nintendo GameCube version, they've now added a GameCube-looking Nostalgic Tunes badge that allows you to experience that, and it's looking like it's pretty darn easy to get early on. So it's nice that you have that option. But something I have yet to mention yet is that we now know that there's going to be both a sound and art gallery. And with the art gallery, it's looking like we're going to get to see some of the original concept art for this game and seeing some of the different designs before they came to the final versions, which is pretty cool to see. One of the additions that has me most excited though is the partner ring. This looks to be dramatically speeding up the gameplay. This allows you to change your characters on the fly as opposed to going through the hassle of doing it through a start screen and such. And something that's cool about this is that the partners have their own abilities, so when you run into something where like, oh okay, I need that particular ability, you can use a partner ring to switch on the fly very quickly, seamlessly, and this is going to improve the overall flow of gameplay. What this kind of reminds me of are some of the changes they put into Ocarina of Time 3D, where you could choose the Iron Boots very quickly as opposed to having going back and forth to the start screen, interrupting the gameplay. So I think that's going to make a very big difference here. But there are more quality of life improvements. We've now learned that that mysterious purple toad, they are the Battle Master and will help with battle tutorials and such. And there's also a hint system as well, so for those that are looking for an easier experience, it will be there at your choice. And so that's something else we've heard from the previews, that the overall difficulty of the game seems to be pretty much the same. So if you were concerned that the quality of life updates would make the game too easy, only if you seek the extra help. Otherwise, it's the same experience you got back in the GameCube from a difficulty perspective. But it may still be less frustrating because it's looking like they've also updated the quick travel pipes as well. You don't have to break the blocks, and they have numbers to help guide you where you need to go. So overall, there's been a significant amount of quality of life updates added to this game that are going to improve the experience and flow of gameplay. And that's awesome. But as I brought up earlier, there is an and more part. And there are a few different outlets that asked Nintendo about this: IGN, Good Vibes Gaming, and what they were told, essentially, because I'm paraphrasing here, but I'll have both the previews linked in the description below if you want to check those out, is that there are still more secrets to this game that have yet to have been revealed. And this is where we go down that speculation path of what else they may be hiding here. In the past, we've discussed that maybe they could be adding something like a Luigi's Quest. In the original game, you can talk to Luigi, and he tells you of his own adventures happening in the Waffle Kingdom. Similar to many other remakes and remasters that have added some sort of extra adventure to the game, could we be seeing something like this as well, where instead of Luigi telling you about his experiences in the Waffle Kingdom, you actually get to live it and play it? Similar to how you get to play as Bowser and Peach during certain segments, maybe we can play as Luigi during certain segments as well, which would be new content added to the game. This is a theory that has yet to have been confirmed, but with the overview trailer that we've just gotten and still no mention of it, some people are thinking that there isn't any new content in the game. But there's a few things I would like to point out here. One, we've already discussed how there are certain outlets that asked Nintendo and they were told that there is still more. And then also, the website itself says there is more, so there are more new things about this game that we don't know about yet. It doesn't have to be a big, awesome, extra new campaign, it still could be something smaller, more quality of life updates. But the point is, we still don't know for certain what are the other new things, and there are other new things. And for those thinking that it's just straight up too late to announce something like a new campaign of any kind, given that the game's coming out in about a month, I would like to remind you all that with Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, it came out February 24th, 2023, and they didn't confirm Magolor Epilogue, an extra campaign added to the game, until the Nintendo Direct of that month a couple weeks beforehand, February 8th. So there's still a few weeks here where they could be telling us more information about this game, as Nintendo has already literally told us, and we have examples where even just a couple weeks before release, they can announce a whole other extra campaign in the game. Now again, I'm not saying that 100% there is going to be a whole other campaign, I'm simply saying we do not know yet, and there's something new in this game, and we shall see. And that alone is exciting to me. But something else I'll speak on here is just how good this game is looking to be, and what this might mean for the future of the series. A few weeks ago we talked about how there's this survey that's been going around where Nintendo's been asking different Nintendo fans about their feelings on different prior Mario RPG games, and the overall sentiment here appears to be that they are trying to gauge interest in the original styles of the different Mario RPGs, like Mario and Luigi, and also Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Super Mario RPG. It could be suggesting that Nintendo in the future is going to have more of a return to form to this style of Mario RPG, because the latest ones have gone away from this style, with the turn-based combat and the unique style characters. I mean, literally, they've added other unique style characters in this game, and the turn-based combat looks better than ever before in Thousand Year Door. So, I'm very excited. I think it bodes great things for the future of the series, and this game alone is going to be spectacular when it comes out in about a month from now. And it's looking like there are still some surprises in store for this game. But what do you all think? Are you excited for Paper Mario Thousand Year Door? Do you think there is more that Nintendo has to show that could be pretty exciting? Let me know in the comments below. This is AndresRestart. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care. Bye.